We've missed thee at the end of each day, but with all of the mischief you've caused us, my dear, I believe turnabout is fair play.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for our darling Comtesse. If thou jest with her, flee in terror. Flee with her most sprightly, I warn thee not lightly, for that be a comedy of error.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana, with fingers so nimble and fleet. 'Tis good for the town, the courtesan's got the heart down. 'Tis keeping her off of the street.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for our Viviana, an excellent soprano and countertenor. She has excellent range and experience on the stage. Just too bad she can't keep a group together.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana. All right. Your talent's got all hearts to throw. You sing and you play on your harp all the day, but dear, do not quit your night job.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana. The strings of her harp she has plucked. But each of those strings also counts as a man who in the last week she...
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana. That room she takes not a lot. The only thing large about Viviana, my friends, is the niche she has carved in my heart.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for our lovely Viviana. You do it! A courtesan, both rich and fair. The only thing large about Viviana, my friends, is the chance you'll get your share.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana, a woman who I'd give my hand. She has lips like a rose, those eyes and that nose, but what I love are her huge tracts of land.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana. For a proper and correct, she's the one. But at the end of the day, someone else comes to play. She lets out her inner courtesan.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for my cousin Viviana, who has so ample a chest. But she's so overstocked, I am utterly shocked she has anywhere to put her dress.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for our dear Viviana. In teal, she is quite a looker. To go and high-priced hooker.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana, a rosemary by any other name. Whether festival day or a roll in the hay, she'll make sure you're glad you came.
And quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for our Viviana. In the lanes she sings this and that, but when she does a solo I get a crescendo until the staff goes flat.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over for dear Viviana. Her critics are very droll. She's pretty and gallant and has very nice talents. I really like the way her bum rolls.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over again for Viviana. At nuptials she'll always scoff. Any man she would marry would be strapping and hairy. To him I would say muzzle tov.
And quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move one last time for Viviana, as this song's almost at a close. Do pardon our jests, we meant only the best. We love thee far more than thou knowst.
Move over, and quick like a rickety jig. We'll always move over for our friends are not very big.
Move over, my dear friends, move over. Thou couldst say thou hast robbed me of speech, but let it be known throughout all the town. In truth, I am very much pleased.